Losing fat quickly is a goal many people share, but achieving it often requires a shift in mindset, one that goes beyond crash diets or endless hours on the treadmill. If you're expecting a list of miracle foods or another secret workout routine, think again. The real secret to fast, sustainable fat loss lies in understanding how your body works, making smarter choices, and shifting your habits in ways that might surprise you. First, let's start with the basics. Fat loss happens when you burn more calories than you consume. That's the simple equation, but the way you approach it makes all the difference. The key isn't just to eat less or to move more, but to create a system that works for your lifestyle and your physiology. Many people jump straight into extreme calorie restriction, but this can backfire, slowing your metabolism and leaving you feeling tired, hungry, and frustrated. Instead, focus on creating a modest calorie deficit, about 300 to 500 calories per day, so you can lose fat steadily without sacrificing energy or health. But here's where things get interesting. Your body isn't just a machine that burns calories at a fixed rate. Hormones play a huge role in how you store and burn fat. For example, insulin, the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar, can promote fat storage if it's constantly high. So, one way to lose fat faster is to manage your insulin levels by paying attention to your carbohydrate intake and meal timing. This doesn't mean cutting out all carbs, but rather focusing on complex carbohydrates like vegetables, whole grains, and legumes, while limiting highly processed sugars and refined grains. Another factor that's often overlooked is the role of protein. Eating enough protein helps preserve muscle mass while you lose fat, which is crucial because muscle burns more calories than fat, even when you're at rest. Aim for a source of lean protein, like chicken, fish, tofu, or beans, at every meal. Not only does protein help you feel full longer, but it also boosts your metabolism through something called the thermic effect of food, meaning your body burns more calories digesting protein than it does digesting fat or carbohydrates. And here's something I found personally helpful in supporting that whole process, especially in the mornings. I recently came across a tasteless, dissolvable packet that you simply mix into your coffee. It's called Java Burn, and what makes it stand out is how it works with your natural metabolism instead of fighting against it. It's designed to complement your body's fat-burning process by enhancing your energy, reducing cravings, and promoting better focus without changing your coffee's taste at all. It's become part of my morning routine, and I was honestly surprised at how effortless it felt. Let's talk about something else that might surprise you: the power of sleep. Getting enough quality sleep, usually 7 to 9 hours per night, can have a dramatic impact on fat loss. When you're sleep deprived, your hunger hormones get out of balance. You produce more ghrelin, which stimulates appetite, and less leptin, which signals fullness. This can make you crave high-calorie, sugary foods and make it much harder to stick to your healthy eating plan. Prioritizing sleep isn't just good for your mood and energy, it's a fat loss superpower. Stress is another hidden factor that can sabotage your fat loss efforts. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that can increase appetite and promote fat storage, particularly around the belly. Finding ways to manage stress, whether it's through meditation, breathing exercises, spending time in nature, or just taking a few minutes to relax, can make a significant difference in how quickly you lose fat. Now, let's address exercise, but not in the way you might expect. While traditional steady-state cardio, like jogging on a treadmill, can help burn calories, it's not the most efficient way to lose fat. Instead, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, is a game changer. HIIT involves short bursts of intense effort followed by periods of rest or low-intensity movement. This type of workout not only burns more calories in less time, but also increases your metabolic rate for hours after you finish exercising. Plus, it helps preserve muscle mass while you're losing fat. Strength training is just as important, if not more so. Lifting weights or using resistance bands helps you build and maintain muscle, which, as we mentioned earlier, increases the number of calories you burn at rest. Don't worry about getting bulky. Most people who lift weights simply become leaner, stronger, and more toned. Aim to include resistance training at least 2 to 3 times per week, focusing on all the major muscle groups. One tactic that often gets overlooked is the importance of movement outside of the gym. This is sometimes called non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT. It includes everything from walking the dog to taking the stairs, cleaning the house, or even fidgeting at your desk. These seemingly minor activities add up over the course of the day and can significantly increase your daily calorie burn. Make it a habit to move more throughout your day. Park farther from the store, take short walking breaks, and stand up regularly if you have a desk job. Of course, daily movement is important, but pairing it with small, supportive habits can amplify your results. Java Burn is a great example of that. You literally just add it to your morning coffee, and it starts working with your metabolism from there. No stimulants, no complicated steps, just nutritional synergy that helps your body do what it's already trying to do, only better. Hydration is another simple yet powerful tool for fast fat loss. Drinking enough water helps regulate your metabolism, supports digestion, and can even help you feel full, reducing the likelihood of overeating. Sometimes we mistake thirst for hunger, reaching for a snack when what we really need is a glass of water. Aim for at least 8 cups a day, more if you're active or live in a hot climate. Mindful eating is also a game changer. Instead of eating in front of the TV or while scrolling your phone, pay attention to your meals. Notice the flavors, textures, and how you feel as you eat. This practice can help you recognize when you're actually full and prevent overeating. Slow down, chew thoroughly, and savor each bite. You'll be surprised how much less you need to feel satisfied. Lastly, remember that fast fat loss doesn't have to mean unsustainable or unhealthy habits. The most effective strategies aren't about deprivation or punishment. They're about making smarter choices, building better habits, and understanding the signals your body sends you. Focus on nourishing your body, managing your stress, getting enough sleep, staying active in ways you enjoy, and making small changes you can stick with for the long term. So, if you want to lose fat fast and keep it off, don't fall for the quick fixes or extreme diets. Instead, work with your body, not against it. Prioritize protein, manage your carbs wisely, get quality sleep, keep stress in check, move more throughout the day, and train both your heart and your muscles. With these strategies, you'll be on your way to a leaner, healthier you, faster than you might think, and in a way that lasts. And if you're someone who already enjoys coffee in the morning, adding Java Burn might be one of the simplest shifts you can make to support everything we just talked about, from metabolism to energy and appetite control.